Whereas the MDGs consisted of 8 goals supported by 21 specific targets and 60 indicators, there are currently 17 SDGs comprising 169 targets. The number of indicators has yet to be set, but there are likely to be hundreds. The sheer number of goals, targets and indicators has prompted some to worry that the SDGs will be a hard sell, but many are still hopeful.
Now we are looking at the all-round sustainable development of the person, So to us, the SDGs are very key because when the sustainable development goals were being developed, we were in the community to seek the input of the people in our community. The world we wanted them to know what kind of world would they like to see, what kind of world would they like to see in the future for their families, for their children. So we had the input of the people in the community. So to us, it is all-inclusive.
For David, the SDGs are inclusive and good enough for people with disabilities. However, he says the government has a lot to do.
Yeah, I can say that the new goals have tried in different ways to address issues of critical concern to people with disabilities. The first goal is to end poverty. And poverty causes disability, and disability causes poverty. The moment you're able to address issues of poverty, you are addressing issues of people with disabilities.
It was there in the MDGs.
It was there in the MDG, but operationalization of the goals, as I said, was lacking. If there is buy-in from political actors, if there is buy-in by state and non-state actors, then you discover that the attainment of goal 1 will be, will increase, beyond what we had in MDG. Also, it speaks of inclusive education. Education all over the world, everybody's talking about inclusive education. When we talk about inclusive education, we are saying that no one must be left behind in terms of education. Education for all. That a person with disability will study in the same school with people without disabilities. With that, you are going to reduce stereotype, you are going to reduce marginalization, you are going to reduce isolation, you are going to reduce discrimination, you are going to create equal opportunity for all. If I could go to school with you, living with disability, you know my ability to perform in classroom. You probably attest that I probably perform in the workplace. So it opens access. Education has a way of reducing poverty. Do you understand? And ignorance, thereby reducing incidence of disability. So when you look at issues of removal of inequality, do you understand? Which inequalities, you find it when people discriminate each other. The marginalization, what we say in Nigeria, I better pass my neighbor. So when such barriers are removed, government, take appropriate steps to ensure that, there is elimination of inequality in the system, then you are promoting participation of people with disabilities.
For the success of the SDGs, many are asking for the elimination of government bureaucracy and eradication of corruption.
You could see the passion of our people. You could see that we are ready to work with governments. You could see that we want an improvement in the lives of our people. CSOs, we are kind of the voice of the people. We know what the people feel. We're in the communities. We hear their cry. And we take this cry to government. So we are hopeful that we will not allow the government just to take the SDGs as we did the MDGs. So we're going to work with government. We're going to collaborate with government to see that development come to the lives of our people.
And by 2030?
Yes.
We will be smiling or
yes.
will be like frowning?
No, we will not frown. Of course, we will smile. And our communities will be a better place for it. This is a period of change. And we are hoping that the wind of change will blow from the top to the bottom.
Meanwhile, targeted efforts will be needed to reach the most vulnerable people as world leaders deliberate the next global development agenda, an unprecedented opportunity to make the next 15 years a turning point for the families all over the world. Well, more than 150 world leaders are expected to attend the Sustainable Development Summit at the UN headquarters in New York this September to formally adopt the outcome document of the new sustainable agenda. Well, we'll keep track of everything going on there and give you the details. That's our program for the day. Thank you for being a part of it. Do remember, you can still view us online by visiting youtube.com/channelsweb, then click Add File on the playlist. We hope to be back with you very soon. From all of us here in Lagos, it's bye for now.